The Colihaut Primary School is now better equipped to educate the young children of that community thanks to a donation of an HP printer from a past resident of that community and a businessman by profession, Ferdinand Greenaway. On Thursday, the Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the Colihaut Constituency, Lady Catherine Daniel, made the presentation on behalf of Greenaway. She says this donation is timely as for a very long time this has been a request from the principal.
There are people from Colihaut who have made it. They've had their education and they want to give back to Colihaut. They want to help you, the students, so that you too can make it. And it's as a result of this that a fella by the name, you will know him. I know him. His parents were from Colihaut. They were from the Gospel Mission Church. They raised her as Christians. His name is Ferdinand Greenaway, better known as Bakes. He decided, he met me and he said, I want to give back to the Colihaut School. What would you like me to give to you to give back? But your principal, long before Maria, was talking about a printer that you all needed for the school. And there's one thing in life, children. When you trust God, God will give you what you need. Always pray for what you need. And so we hadn't got the money to come up with the things, but you know, in prayer I say, Lord Jesus, send somebody who would help Colihaut School to get a printer. And so he came along.
The Honorable Parliamentary Representative during the presentation took the opportunity to thank Greenaway on behalf of the staff and students.
I want to say thank you very much to Ferdinand Greenaway, better known as Bex, for helping me to get this printer to you so that when you have your homework, when you have your things to print, when the teachers need to print things for you to learn, that they can get it printed for you. And so it's as a result of this that we are here today to do this handing over to your school.
Earlier this year, the ambassador of the People's Republic of China gave a commitment to rehabilitate a bridge adjacent to the Colihaut Primary School. The students of the school use this bridge every day to commute to school. This bridge was compromised by the passage of Tropical Storm Erica in 2015 and was even more compromised after the passage of Hurricane Maria in September 2017. The site visit to mark the commencement of the rehabilitation of the bridge was also on the agenda for the Honorable Member of Parliament.
Today, the Chinese are coming back. They have done the drawings. So we'll be there today looking at the bridge again so that they want to start. In fact, I had a meeting with them yesterday and they asked, when would you like to start? But I know it's rainy season and there'll be a lot of noise. So we might be looking at during the holidays because they say it might take about 2 to 3 weeks to do it. So we might be looking at during the holidays so that when you come back to school in January, you will have your bridge to cross on.
Principal of the Colihaut Primary School, Kathleen George Pinard, says that both the students and the parents are pleased that the Chinese government came forward to rehabilitate this bridge.
Today we are really happy as a school. We have the Chinese who just came to do a site visit of the school bridge, and I know some of our parents have been very concerned because presently we have a parenting program at the school, and you know they voice their concerns about the bridge and having the children cross the bridge every day, and it's really not safe. And you know, at school one of our main concerns is the safety of our students, and it's not a bridge where only the students use, the teachers use it, and other community persons when they stop on the highway. That's the main area that they use to commute. And so we are really happy that the Chinese have found it fit to come in at this time and have decided to start working on it. So we are really hoping that by January, the next school term, that everything will be fine and the children will be able to walk across, you know, safely on the bridge.
The next leg of the tour took us to Dublin, where a bridge is being constructed. Hurricane Maria once again wreaked havoc in that community, compromising the bridge that was once connecting one part of the village to the other. The Honourable Member of Parliament gave an update on the progress of the work being done on the construction of the new bridge.
Maria compromised the bridge that was there where people could still cross, and so we had to find a way to do the crossing for the people, because without that crossing Imagine the school children going to school and the elderly having to go on the highway to go all the way to access the school and the health center. Now, what we saw happening was that people were crossing the river, and it's Dominica is a rainy place and the river has been high, and we have had people who attempted to cross the river even when it was overflowing its banks. I've seen, a lady with a child where they almost fell in the river. And so I am so thankful for this crossing now, for the people, for the elderly, for the young children who have to cross to go to school, for the preschoolers who are younger children who have to cross to go to school, and for the people who have to access the health center, because as you'll notice, everything depends on the crossing of that river to go to the other side to access service.
Completion date for this project is December 19th. The Honorable Parliamentary Representative says this bridge will only be temporary, as government has on the cards a state-of-the-art bridge for the community of Dubla. Honorable Catherine Daniel is also committed to improving housing for those in need of better housing conditions in her constituency, and specifically those who were severely affected by the passage of Hurricane Maria last year. In the community of Platmarpier, preparatory works is being undertaken for the construction of 10 units in that area. The Honourable Member of Parliament is pleased with the ongoing developments in her constituency.
We have 5 contractors on the job, and you can see the preparatory works are going on, the excavation works. They have started tying the steel so to begin the foundational works. And each contractor has been assigned 2 units. But because of the terrain and the topography of the land, we might be able to have 10 other units built below the first 10 units. So we may have 20 apartments available to relocate people from the Colihaut area, maybe 1 or 2 Colihaut Street people area, that they can get away from the river, because a lot of our people from Colihaut were affected by the raging waters of the river.
With excitement, she said constituents are happy to see that work has commenced, as the contract for this project was signed a while back.
I'm so very happy to be on site today, because we signed that contract long, but we had to wait a while. But God is always right on time in his task, and so the works are started, and I just want to say thank you. I'm very happy. The people are happy, because once they see a sign, sometimes you say to people things are going to happen, and if they don't see it happening, they will be despondent. But the start of this project is very heartwarming, and I just ask my people to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built anyway. And I thank God for even the weather today, because we've been having a lot of rain, so that he's on our side also to ensure that we provide for our people.
Hamilton Linquent is the contractor of the project.
What is happening right now, we are just doing the preparation for the foundation. That's the coating of the lot, as you can see. In about an hour's time, he will be done with the cutting of the lot, and then I'm going to mark the foundation so that he can begin his excavation works.
Each contractor has been given 12 weeks to complete the 2 houses to accommodate the residents of that constituency. Reporting for GIS News, I'm Shakira Peer.